Hey guys, it's Blake the Wrestler God Smith, and you guys are watching All in Wrestling. Um, this video is actually my AEW review. I know I should have did it yesterday, but I needed time to get everything together that I'm going to talk about. And here's the thing, and I also want to talk about this Punk thing about All Out. I don't think it's the drama. Listen, CM Punk is going to be CM Punk. We've known this for 7 years. We know what we know with him. Like, bro, he's got issues with everybody. Like, here's the thing, and I'm glad in the sense that we kind of got everybody. I don't know if he's going to be on the card, but he probably is. All Out's going to be crazy because the first thing that we kick off to is basically a John Moxley commandeer match, which is actually a really good match. Commandeer, like the crowd was really into it. I'm gonna say that because the crowd was really into it. Everybody was into it. We're pretty much coming off like throws of all in. I mean, all in, and like here's the thing that I'm still trying to figure with AEW, and AEW is giving a lot of guys. Like I saw like a lot of guys finishing their stories. A lot of guys are getting new beginnings. And I like that with Commandeer against John Moxley, it was a different type of style. It was a different style that he was used to. Like he tried to do Death Rider, Commandeer kicked out. He did Paradigm Shift, he kicked out of that. He literally he literally did a he literally tried to do a 450 into a tope and literally ate the mat ate the ring, ate the mat and didn't get him because he got him on the knees. And then Commandeer was just kicking out of everything, and the only way that Mox could actually beat him was with the chicken the chicken wing the chicken wing submission. And then we literally had a segment, all out segment with an all out segment all in segment with FTR and the Bucks saying that it was their night. We were supposed to change things. We're like, listen, we came we tried to give you guys respect. What was with that? It's supposed to be our night. We changed, we brought you here, we created, and they was like, and, of course, uh, Jay White and Juice Robinson and and the Gun Club and the Guns came out and said, this is the winners locker room. You guys are against the elite are all losers now. They're not doing it. And the thing is, like, I like how they're kind of playing into the story because, now the Elite got to team up with FTR. I mean, the Bucks have to team up with FTR. That's Sony Collision. That was a good setup for a good match because the Guns are doing good. I don't know what Bullet Club is really doing with them, but they're doing good. They won. They won the match. So, and then we pretty much got that, and then I got another fantastic match out of because I'm trying to think what was the next match. The next match we got, we literally got the next match we got was we basically had Tony Storm basically do a pregnant we didn't get a match. We got another segment with Tony Storm doing a segment about how she can't trust anybody in Outcast, how Ruby hates her, how Saraya took the belt from her. I can't trust Saraya. I can't trust her. I can't even trust my shoes, and she just flips out. And then and then we got and then basically and then we had a match like I said before. Then we got a match, which I think was a really good match so far. We got a match with Willa Yuta against Eddie Kingston for the NJW NWJP NJ oh my god New Japan Openweight title. Thank you. Never Openweight title. It was a really good match. Will is getting a lot. He's been evolving, and I think he almost beat Eddie Kingston. But after he did that second um that second flare body chop, he was done. He did a rolling elbow strike. He did all his moves. He did a German suplex. He got a two off of that. He basically was working on the arm of Eddie Kingston because Eddie Kingston was pretty banged up, but he won. He still won anyway. Pretty much the Blackpool Combat Club basically helped. Claudio helped Willard helped Will Yuta up, like helped Yuta up, and basically said, and he's like, Claudio, fight me, and that was good. Then we basically got an Adam Cole segment saying that, this was the greatest moment of my life. I got to be ROH tag champions with MJF, and he's like, but then he's like, but then he was like, we got to talk about me not winning the world title. I was close, but I'm not mad. I will get another shot. And then Roddy's like, Adam. And he's basically saying that, Adam, you were my friend. We were all brothers. And you know what? You've always been this guy. You've always been this leech. You've always been using us to further your own goals. And you went to Florida and you did the same thing. And he's like, guys, you guys are my friends. I thought you would understand. The part about being my friends, I hope you guys would understand. And he was like, and Roddy was like, Roger Strong was like, Roddy was like, even an 85 or 95% neck or even a broken neck, I'm a wrestling legend. He's like, I'm gonna win the battle royale and I'm gonna beat MJF like you never could. Like, and he's like, I'm sorry, and they just leave and they throw them. Like Mike Taven talked, basically. Mike Bennett talked to Mike Kanellis. I don't know why he won't say Mike Kanellis anymore, but I guess he's Mike Bennett now. And like, I don't know what they're trying to do with Roger. I think he's either going to become a heel at some point, and I think that's what they're playing into. Because like the segment was good, that was fine. The match between like Britt Baker, Sheeta, and pretty much Sheeta and Night and Chris Statlander. It was a really good match, but I like the fact that Ruby came out and actually did no future on her and tried to take the belt. That was a good segment. I like that I got to see Emi Sakura still doing what she does. They pretty much, like I said, pretty much Nyla Rose and Emmy and Marina Shafir won the match because Britt Baker super kicked Sheeta and accidentally did it, but that was good. Pretty much, you know what? That was a good match. And then like my match, I think my match tonight, and I'm actually gonna say it, like my segment of the night was the Acclaim segment that they turned the trios belt, like they made it better. And I'm glad that they elevated the trios belt even better. Because here's the thing, everybody says the Acclaim is like these dudes are a bunch of jokesters, but I'm like, bro, these dudes as a tag team have gotten so much better since they first appeared. And that pretty much got me. Because like Billy Gunn being with the Acclaim makes so much sense instead of him being with his own sons, because they didn't appreciate him. And Billy Gunn, everybody appreciates him, bro. Like the fact that he came back as the badass and he won and he's a trio champion and those belts are elevated. He said, "Yo, and we're actually gonna put them on the line at Collision." Was like, bro, that means they're gonna have a defense. And I'm like, yo, they're gonna elevate those belts. That was a good segment. I love the Penta El Cerro segment where they were talking about Orange Cassidy and that Mox won. Everybody has a catchphrase. Like the fact that Orange Cassidy. This is the thing about Orange Cassidy. I don't care what anybody says. This dude literally went through like two Canadian destroyers and kicked out of them, and literally got his arm broken and was able to did beach break, couldn't do the orange punch because I think his wrist really affected him, and it literally tried to get pinned and then reversed the pin and got through. Like that was my match of the night, guys. Like AEW, that was my match of the night for Dynamite last night, because you know what? And I got to see Orange Cassidy said, "Yo, I don't care about." He's like, usually I don't say anything, but he's like, "Yo, I am the international. I like." He's like, "I defend this belt. I'm a fighting champion," and he was like, "You're gonna have to." He's like John Moxley. He was like, I will fight. I will keep fighting. I will keep doing this. And he's like, I'm freshly squeezed on Cassidy. He's like, until there's no breath in my body. And I like this Orange Cassidy. Like, Orange Cassidy has never made a promo. And I'm like, bro, that promo was powerful. That was a powerful promo. That was a powerful promo. And then the segment that I didn't like, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I didn't like the Don Callis to Casca segment because like I really feel like he's trying to injure him, and like Kenny's gonna end up coming. He's gonna come out of this one. He's literally gonna come out of this. Like Kenny's gonna win. Takeshita got lucky and won, but he's like, yo, he is a threat, bro. Like this dude's jumping knee strike is ridiculously crazy. And the fact that we got a Jericho segment and saying that I'm sorry, and like literally him and Sammy trading barbs was fine, but he was like, yo, let's reunite. He's like, yo, let's become a tag team. Let's reunite the sex gods. And they just patched it up. Because like here's the thing. Sammy's not gonna leave Jericho, and I said this last night when I was watching it. Like Sammy's not gonna leave Jericho. He's not. He's not. And the fact that I got to see Moxley and Orange Cassidy like literally butt heads at the end of the show was nice. Because here's the thing, AEW at their fourth literally their fourth year right now is killing it. Because everybody's getting a shot. And I get to hear about Shane Shane Thorne, which I've never heard of this dude, but I've seen him on Ring of Honor. I know he's good because I really want to see him against Samoa Joe. But anyway, but like I said, the AEW thing was nice. Because like I said before, is that AEW at their peak, and even with the championships and everything that they've had, and all these people that they've had, is just like, bro, it's like we're seeing a lot of different, like we're seeing a difference when they first, like when it was day one, because nobody really knew what Orange Cassidy was gonna do, and I thought he was gonna end up being a tag champ or something. But best friends are doing good. I mean, we actually got to see them have a battle royale for the Ring of Honor belts, but I really want to see Dalton Castle again. But anyway, like and comment, subscribe, guys. Peace.